The Artie Dent here. Welcome to this stream. I'm just need a little couple seconds to set everything up. This is going to be a record stream for me because you've seen in the thumbnail and the description that there are 50 trailers. 50. In fact, there's more than that. This is going to be just a smidgen insane. I don't think I've ever done a live stream that's going to go for this long. So I am, excuse me, just mentally preparing for how long this will take. This is going to be a ridiculously long hour and a half, at least an hour and a half. So get your mind into it. This is just going to be nonstop, wall to wall. By the way, thank you, Lyle. Lyle is the one who's found every single one of these trailers. Every single one. And we're going to watch them all back to back. I'm not going to stop. Probably not. Probably not going to stop to have a chat unless I need to pee. I might stop to have a pee. Otherwise, we're just going wall to wall. So free up the next 90 minutes. Get the live chat ready to go. Get the live chat pumping because we are going to be doing chats throughout this whole entire live stream. Lyle's ready because Lyle's just said, let's rock. So I think we're ready to go. I think we just jump straight into it. Now, there is no order to these trailers, Lyle. Probably the order that you kind of gave them to me. So there's no alphabetical order, no length order, no country order. We're just balls to the wall. And yeah, I've got them all ready to go. So let's get started. Let's get started with the first one, which is Betrayal. You may not be able to hear it. I'm going to crank the volume up as loud as I can. And hopefully you can hear something. So this one's called Betrayal. And do you know what I think? Oh, it's British. Go on, you son. Or fucking shoot me. Oh, someone shot him. When I see, it's Irish. When I see it to start Saban Films, I think Power Rangers straight away. Nobody's going to jail. All right. So someone's been shot. Now they're wondering who's going to go to jail if something bad's going to happen. Lyle, are we sure this is a horror film? This seems very thriller. Oh, the body's been replaced with a deer. Oh, so this is a horror film. Absolutely not. Looked like something was floating in the background then. This is good Irish violence, I'd say. I'd be revenge. Betrayal. All right. Out of 5 ghosts, I'd say I'd give that one 3 so far. So this is it. So like I said, we are just pumping straight into it. The last podcast now, I've already covered this in a separate video. The last podcast. I think this one actually looks interesting. The only person on Earth who can scientifically prove that there is no such thing as the super. Lyle, this one looks interesting. I will admit that, I don't like comedy horrors. This one has my interest. It gets me. I've seen this trailer like 6 times now. Every time that gets me. So this is a podcaster who doesn't believe in the supernatural. And so then he has this guy who's a researcher, shoots himself, and now he's actually legitimately haunting people. And so the podcaster wants him on his show. So the podcaster does not believe in the supernatural. But now that he's actually found a ghost, he wants to exploit him. Has proven himself time and time again. Excuse me while I shit myself with awe. This is great. This one, I will admit, does look interesting. It's an addiction. What? He's definitely going after his. This has a bit of a warm bodies vibe to me, without the kind of romance element. Don't know why I'm thinking of warm bodies. This does look good. So using the ghost rating. No. It's a nice hat. No, I reckon that's a full ghost. So that one I'm looking forward to. Okay, so 12 to midnight. Told you, we're not breathing at all with these trailers. This has got Chucky in it. Not Child's Play Chucky, but Bronson Chucky. Bronson Chucky finally making a horror flick.
I have information about your wife. Found another body last night.
Yeah.
Just like Tammy's.
Not the greatest looking acting, though.
Now, all this time, we figured Tammy's murder was a random act.
I'm just thinking, how old are we now, Chucky? Because I always thought Chuck Bronson was old in the Death Wish movies. And he looks just really old here.
This guy is Tony, but he wants you in play. So, let's put you in play.
Maybe this isn't so much a horror. Jesus, look at the size of his gun. Maybe this is more of a revenge thriller. Oh, but see, it puts the word horror in the title. Oh, no. There's something going on here. It's a fucking werewolf movie. Don Roebuck from the Munsters. Tito Ortiz? Isn't he an MMA dude? Yeah, this is a goddamn werewolf movie, isn't it?
You look familiar.
Has to be. Of course, you get it a lot, Chucky. It's not the real Charles Bronson. It's just a lookalike. Oh my god. It's a fucking great lookalike. All right, we're onto a Korean flick now. Told you I did not put these in any order. No subtitles. So we're going to have to guess what this was at. This is giving off a bit of a vibe of The Wailing, to be honest. Which everyone says is probably one of the greatest Korean horror films ever. The Wailing's not bad. Just a smidgen too long. Personally, I've gone right off Korean horror films. Just can't do them anymore. I don't think they're that great. I think they rode a success of Asian horror off the tails of Japan, but I don't think that Korean horror is as impressive as a lot of people think it is. Having said that, willing to give everything a shot. And like I said, this does have a bit of a wailing vibe. It just seems to be something to do with organized crime from the feels of it. Like I don't have a synopsis. I don't have information. I did no research. I just put this damn thing together. But maybe with the ghost rating, maybe that gets a 2 ghost rating. Wouldn't invest too much in that. All right, he said it sounds like a chainsaw. He said it's probably a blender. Halloween Feast. No, I don't think I'm too keen on that one. Bagman. Okay, this one might get the stream taken down. Thank you, Lion Gates. Lionsgate.
To almost every culture.
Let's see.
Curiously, his
Let's
methodology
see.
is remarkably consistent.
This feels too glitzy. I'm such a hard person to please when it comes to these damn movies trailers, isn't it?
He feeds off the child's fear.
Actually, this isn't too bad.
To his cave with toys or candy. And when the child is at their most terrified, he steals them away.
See, I don't have kids, so I don't care about child horror. Kill them. That's not nice.
Spooky story Dad used to tell me and Liam to keep us in line. I was convinced he was tapping on my window.
So is this an actual legitimate superstition, or is this just some kind of story?
Back home. Just get this bad.
Borderlands tank, they got bigger things to worry about. I'm assuming you're talking about Lionsgate there. Yeah, Borderlands didn't tank from the looks of it. That is not looking like a pretty film to watch. And I am a fan of the game of Borderlands. So, I don't know, Lionsgate will bounce back. They're a big studio now. I remember 20 years ago when they just started. Now they're a big studio. I don't know about this one. It's too polished.
No, you try to run or hide. He always knows where to find you.
Too polished. I would still, maybe this is just getting a 2 ghost from me. If you're following along, if you've just joined, we are doing an hour and a half live stream. We're looking at 50 plus horror movie trailers. We've looked at about 6 so far. We're 10 minutes in. Still an hour and 10 worth of trailers to go. Bagman is not getting my interest. I'm sorry, Bagman. Go away. On to the next one. Cheat. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure this is in English, this one. I don't know why I've got this vibe that it's not in English. No, English. There we go. Drones. I love drones. Drone footage in movies is great. This music that's going on is very, it's off-key 80s, like Stranger Things.
Who's the first recipient of that award? And she's here with us tonight.
Tonight? Oh, don't mind the accent going on here.
You have such a beautiful home.
I'm sorry, my wife.
It's a nice home.
This whole thing's been really hard now.
What happened with Abby?
What are we thinking? What are we thinking on this one?
I'm saying the curse is real, but the story is.
What's the curse?
Clara Miller. She found out her father was having an affair. She decided to take matters into her own hands.
All right. So she killed him.
Clara would kill anyone that cheated.
Killed anyone that cheated. All right. So this town has a guardian angel that protects the sanctity of relationships. Okay.
There's something you should know.
This guy has a great accent. It sounds very Australian.
I think we're in danger. Something.
You know what's weird? This one's starting to grow on me. I don't mind this one now. Hey, bitch. This one's growing on me.
This time was a curse.
I am this close to giving it a 4 ghosts. Yeah, I think I will. I think that gets a 4 ghosts. That's gone from me not giving a shit from the start to really enjoying it. A 4 ghoster for cheat. Bring that on. That actually looks half decent. I do like the look of that. What do you think? What do you think? Death Streamer. So I've covered this one already. Fabulous return to Full Moon pleasure. Now, I've said this. I don't like vampire movies. This is a vampire movie about a vampire who live streams his dinner. It's like vampire mukbang. It's a great one. I should have changed the title of the video to Vampire Mukbang. Lyle, remind me to change that one. That's a good one. This one looks interesting only because it's from Full Moon. Some of the trailers are slow burns. Look, I agree. Some of them are, and that's why we're looking at 50 of them. This one's a very Full Moon to me. A lot of boobies, a lot of slightly bad acting, a lot of straight to video vibe. But yeah, it's a vampire movie. There you are. Like, this is what you should do. You should follow. You should subscribe to the channel, please. But don't die. Don't die. But do like and do subscribe. Don't turn out the light. I like that last one, by the way. All right. Should I have given more time in between each trailer? We're just moving straight into the next one. I've forgotten. You know what? The title was just on there. One girl was very full moon. Of course she was. Very full moon. I forget the title of this one. Yeah, they will. They will die. This looks like the what do you guys call that? The Breaking Bad van RV. It's their own. She's listening to herself on the phone. Well, this has got some. This has got some atmosphere. Definitely has some atmosphere. Well, this has some good atmosphere. What is this? What was this called? Does anyone remember? This might be scoring a 3 ghoster. Three ghosts. Don't turn out like 3 ghosts. Yeah, I think that's going on the list of movies that I will need to watch. Down below. Let's have a look.
Before we give praise, I'd like to share a story with y'all.
Y'all. Don't turn off the lights. Don't turn out the lights.
Does he have a name?
Is that Eric Roberts?
One day, he was like a dad to me.
I'm not liking this one. Nope. I'm noping out on this one. Oh, it is Eric Roberts. Oh, this is the Eric Roberts one you were telling me about, Lyle. Okay. This seems a lot better than Space Sharks. So, is that Danielle Harris? Yes, of course you would. That dude looks like Ben Stiller. I know it's not. Just looks like him. It's Eric's probably in 5 of these. Fucking great. We've got 50 trailers to do, and Lyle's estimating that Eric Roberts is in about 5 of them. So he's one down. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in some more. This one, I am thinking it's a 2 ghoster so far. Only because I know the kind of shit Eric Roberts has been doing lately. And it's clearly just there's a bit role in it. Yeah, nah. It wasn't Danielle Harris. Fright. Ooh, this is that black and white. It's black and white all the way through this one. This has a very 30s, 40s vibe.
I'm not going to be around to answer your every whim forever.
Every whim forever.
You do realize that?
Oh, it's very Babadookish, isn't it? Very Babadook. I do like the black and white aesthetic, though. That looks good.
You don't have a father.
It's like the reverse of Star Wars. You don't have a father.
Mother? I truly do believe it's the reason.
While I think the atmosphere on this one looks good, I'm not sure that I would enjoy this one. What do you think? This kind of gets a nope from me. Although I do like, I don't know if you can hear it, but there is like this great whispering in the soundtrack. It reminds me of the game Fear, where that the girl is whispering all the time. What was this one called? Fright. God, my memory is terrible.
You are nothing. Just shapes and sounds to curse me in my life.
It's got a very active soundtrack. It's very cinematic. Very, very cinematic. Great shadows, very Nosferatu like. So perhaps that's that kind of German aesthetic that they're going for. It does look very artsy. Right. And then looking at that end card there again. So we're definitely going for that 30s, 40s cinema vibe. Probably nailed the look of that in the trailer, but whether the movie's any good, probably could have cut that bit out. Hauntology. Ooh, I need a break already, but we've still got an hour to go. This could be one of those slow burns that you were talking about, Lyle. No one's saying anything. It's just music. Look, someone's got a hydroponic setup in their garage.
The people in our family, the ones who are different, their stories are sad.
This could be a wait and see approach, I think. I don't think this trailer's given much about this film away. Is it witches? Is it witches?
I hope I didn't frighten you.
Oh, I don't need to pause it. It's all right, Lyle. It's just being complaining. Hooves. This one's from Sri Lanka. And I'm a bit confused because it keeps saying high school junkie. So I keep thinking it was a high school production. It's actually a legitimate film, this one. Coming from Sri Lanka. So let's check it out. Hooves. I think the implication here is some kind of deer or something. Look, Sri Lanka is definitely. I don't think I've seen a single Sri Lankan movie. The only thing I know about Sri Lanka is they used to be great cricketers. And of course, they're part of the Commonwealth. But couldn't tell you about their the music that they're using is very Chinese horror movie music in this trailer. Yeah, but where are these hoofed creatures? Would have been great to see that. Hey, look, from Sri Lanka, willing to give that a shot. Horror in the High Desert. We are, by the way, still 57 minutes to go. You know, oh God, this acting feels terrible. Is that true, Lyle? 600,000 people go missing?
The clock was ticking. They very much needed to find Gary as soon as possible.
Oh boy. This is I'm not a fan of the acting in this one. Just nah.
Say what Gary was doing was hiking.
Unless this is a kind of mockumentary approach.
Gary became so obsessed with survivalism. He would study it.
Excuse me, must be some kind of mockumentary. Right. That would explain the poor acting.
Crazy story about Gary, and he's telling me that he thinks he knows where he is.
stay in the backwoods of Nevada.
I hope this is not a long trailer. I'm tuning out. This is not my style at all.
What I saw.
Because it's got found fucking footage. That's why. Look at it.
It was the look on his face that really got to me.
He said that the longer he stood and looked at it, the more spooked that he got. That
You know, Blair Witch, you got a lot to answer for.
he needed to get out of there.
No. Absolutely not. No. Horror. No. No. That's a one ghost. Not interested. Bugger off. Hostile dimensions. Let's go. Let's go. So something about civilization. Because this music here is from a Hong Kong action movie I saw. Oh, strobe. Oh, sorry about that. So this is another kind of mockumentary. Oh, we put 2 mockumentaries in a row, completely by accident, by the way. Mockumentary paranormal activity. Oh, it looks pretty good. I'll give you that. That looks pretty good.
Every time we open the door, it just leads us to some other place.
Ooh. So this is a bit of a mindfuck movie. You see how quickly my mind changes on stuff? This one probably looks like it's going to be a lot of effort to keep up with. Not a relaxing movie that you just sit and turn your brain off and watch.
When something beyond your understanding tells you that it's dangerous.
It's dangerous. So it's about a door, a portal that leads to other universes or dimensions. You know what? Solid idea, actually. Really solid idea. But that music is God, where have I heard that music from? This is an old one. This is a very old one. I think Lyle gave this to me a good 4 or 5 weeks ago. And I never got around to doing anything with it. Probably because it's got a very uninspiring title of Ladybug. See, judging a book by its cover, or in this case, judging a movie by its title. Oh, no. I did watch this one. Okay, this is familiar now. Yeah, the guy that buys the cabin and is looking for a handyman and people going missing. Yes, Lyle, you did give me all of them. All 50 of these trailers have been supplied by you, which is an awesome.
Yeah, that's my handyman.
So his handyman's gone missing, or his handyman's a killer.
I wanted to see my favorite artist.
So we get started? I'm ready.
Like, he's asking for help.
This is such a convenient way to meet people.
What, painting them?
Oh my god. That's crazy. Here you go.
God, in that shot, that woman looked like Roseanne.
I didn't want you to go missing too.
Stop acting crazy. I've been waking up hungover, even though I haven't been drinking any alcohol.
Yeah,
How is this possible?
this doesn't look all right. Yeah.
I'm almost done.
Yeah, give this one a shot. No, Lyle, you don't need a lie. 50 is great. What you do is you're giving me a lot of choice when I go through all these. But I think we really need to look at them all. That one actually looked all right. Mutilator 2. So I watched this one. And then I thought vaguely that I've seen the first Mutilator movie. This feels familiar.
It was just a movie, but it brings back
if there actually is a Mutilator Part 1, which I assume there is.
That kills us.
But then again, maybe I haven't seen it. I don't know. I watch so much crap. Who can keep up?
Are you the killer from the last movie they made?
Together.
We are fortunate to be attending by special invitation only. The Rap Party / Horror Fest, our favorite slasher.
And that was Art the Clown from Terrifier in the background.
Talk to your people, one-on-one. Am I a suspect?
Is there a Part 1, Lyle? Is there an actual Mutilator? Because this feels like that movie about that people who run that horror experience camp. And then a whole bunch of people start killing all of their guests. This is what this movie feels like. It was on Joe Bob Briggs series okay. I might have to look that up a bit. At least I know it is a legitimate film. A legitimate sequel and not a made-up sequel, although it's a very uninspiring logo. Could be a bit of fun, that one. Maybe 2 ghosts. 2 ghosts for that. Quadrant. Another full moon. Pictures movie. Be prepared for titties, I'd say. There needs to be more. Full Moon needs to be releasing a movie every week, I would say. I do like the aesthetic of the black and white. It's very simplistic looking visual effects, and then that wall of heads came through and that looked pretty good. But yeah, it's not the greatest visual effects, yeah. Then again, it is supposed to be a virtual world, so it doesn't need to look spectacular. Yes. Good work, Full Moon. Getting our titty quota in. What are they, zombies? Whoa. Of course. Some vampires. What? So what's getting me about this one is I don't actually understand what are we vampires? Are we zombies? What are we? Is there spirit? There's definitely a lot of titties in it. It's movies desperately wanting to tell us there's going to be boobies and monsters. Quadrant. Usually I'm all over your full moon movies, but these guys are still releasing on VHS. I love that. Japanese movie called Sayuri. No subtitles, though. I think the chick is becoming Jack the Ripper in the real world. Right. Okay, so it's like a serial killer movie. Okay. I don't know about this Japanese one, though. I think this trailer picks up a bit of pace towards the end of it. From what I've seen of it. Oh, shit, that was brutal. So some kind of haunted house, I believe. Can I just tell you, doing a 90-minute live stream where we're just watching trailers is not a good idea. It seemed like a good idea, but now that we are 33 minutes in and I still have 46 minutes to go, I'm kind of regretting this. Stream. I've seen this one as well, I think. Oh, yeah, this is the second trailer for this movie. Come on, Dad, he's streaming, man. Just a game, man. All new modern horror. All right. Still gory. You're still just Terrifier with a different skin. Holy fuck, yes. Jesus Christ. The blood. Although I do like this big man monster. Ah, this is like Manhunt. I think this I said it's like Manhunt the movie. Oh, that was just a little teaser. The lease. Oh, this is a strange one. And you know, with the cost of living and housing crisis that's going on worldwide, this seems to be probably an appropriate type of movie. This lady has a very strong accent. This, the font. That's lots of dead crack babies. I can't believe that font is still going around. Holy shit. You know what? There's a bus company around here where I live that uses lots of dead crack babies as their font logo. It's designed by some edgy kid in the 90s. That doesn't look too bad, but not enough of that. Sorry, using lots of dead crack babies font has thrown me out. I don't know if I can take it seriously, the lease. It's almost like using Comic Sans. All right, so The Occult. Ooh, this one I have seen. This was kind of interesting. I've seen this bald guy in other trailers I sent you, no offense. Bald guy is in me. Bald guy is in someone else. This one is this one was interesting. If I remember what I've seen about this trailer. Is this British?
What'd you come here for then?
He came there to fuck.
Because you invited me?
See? Because you invited me. He was there just to fuck. Oh, great masks. Okay.
Specific. How does this card tell you that a woman in a green dress is
Yes.
offering me my drink?
Yes. How does tarot work exactly? Elmer Fudd. Oh, right. It's rabbit season. He's wearing rabbit ears. This looks so odd. So this is called The Occult, if I remember correctly. I've got a sneaking suspicion it's giving us all of the best bits in this trailer. The Fool. A better tarot movie than tarot. You know, I've never seen tarot because you or someone else told me, Lyle, that it was a bad film. So that's why I didn't bother watching it. I'm pretty sure it was you who told me it was a bad film. So I never bothered with it. I've got to admit, how do you make a good tarot film? It's like there's all these Ouija board movies that never end up being any good. They try. You know what? At least you didn't use lots of dead crack babies for your font. So I'll give you that. That's actually a pretty nice logo. My back's sore. My back is really sore. I don't know if I'm going to last another 42 minutes here.
Coming soon to a theater near you. At theoccultmovie.com.
The Veil. I believe the end of this trailer will mark the halfway point of our stream this afternoon. And some kind of religious stuff. Oh. No. Oof, straight away. Just oof. No. No. Nah. No, one ghost. Do you know, every time I've said, every time I've disregarded a film straight away, by the end of the trailer, I've enjoyed it. But this one, Look, it's got atmosphere. Green. A lot of green. Nah. I don't. I'm not liking this one at all. Just have to wait a couple more seconds for it to be finished. What's everyone been watching lately? Lyle, what have you watched lately? Who else is on the chat? There's a couple people watching. Someone else chat as well as Lyle. What have you guys been watching lately? Talk about that while the next trailer starts up. Trauma, another Japanese one. Okay.
今年のミスはカナで決まりだね。アリス、電気消して。
Oh, she's talking to her Amazon. What are they called? Alexa. This one's building up a bit of a creepy vibe. Oh, I like the little girl's face at the end. That was nice and creepy. Visha. All right. You saw that Bruce Lee doco. All right, cool. That trailer that you sent me of the Bruce Lee doco looked pretty good. Vishing is a type of cyber attack that uses voice. So it's phishing, but under the V. So vishing is voice phishing from the sounds of it. Okay. So how topical this one is going to be. It's all about cybercrime.
Has come to our attention that your computer has been infected with a virus and you are now at TV reverse.
Oh, surely this is not a real trailer. This surely.
You to go to remoteviewer.com and download the program. It's free to use.
Remote view. This is just no. This cannot be a real movie trailer.
No.
I'm not gonna just let him see your files. It's gonna let him see everything in your house. It's the stereotypical Indian call center scammer dude. It's supposed to be a ghost. Two houses getting haunted. Is it just the lady or is it the call center dude as well? He has high eyebrows. Does he? I'll take your word on that. I wasn't paying attention to his eyebrows. Death Whisperer 2 from Thailand. The first Death Whisperer was so fucking good. So the sequel should be fun. It's all the same cast. The whole family is back, minus the daughter who died at the end of the first movie. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the first movie. This one, this is good. That it's also a bit creepy that this movie got a sequel really, really quickly. But that's a bit of faith that this is a decent series of films. So this one I'm definitely looking forward to. This one I would give 5 ghosts. I would love to watch this one. Same blue shirt, yeah, because it's the same actor. It's the same dude. He's doing his Ash Campbell impersonation. Groovy. For those who don't know, the director of this movie based the character on Ash from The Evil Dead. So it's actually legit. That's the other sister who didn't die. This is great. Like this whole family is now cursed. We're going to see quite a few Death Whisperer movies, I think. It's too long to wait, October. I'd love to. That's 5. This is my highlight of the afternoon so far. Was Death Whisperer too.
The episodes of Maladapted Daydream.
All right, I can hear a very strong British accent on this one. Visually, you've nailed it so far.
I'm not going back there. Where?
Did you mention
I didn't mention the hospital.
She didn't mention the hospital.
you need a relatively away?
This is not looking that exciting. Probably coming off Death Whisperer. Nothing was going to look exciting coming off Death Whisperer. I don't like this one. Don't like this one at all.
You boys are ready to tell me what you want?
You might have to go for level 4.
Whoa.
Go for little boy.
Okay. Oh, what is this crap? No offense, but what is this? This is Get Lost. No. No. I don't like the look of this one. Go back to Death Whisperer. Not that I'm against gore, right? Obviously, being a horror fan, can't be against gore, but what's the point of that? Okay, Daylight to Dark. Need a palate cleanser now.
My name is Jonah Helsing.
His name is someone Helsing.
I would say it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, but the fact
The hell is that?
if you're meeting me, things aren't looking very good. You see the world.
This is not the palate cleanser I was looking for. It's a vampire hunting movie. Oh God.
It's my job to rid the world of evil.
Good fucking luck, mate. Just go do it.
The bloodthirsty, the depraved.
The bloodthirsty, the depraved. And for people who desperately need garlic. This music is shit too. Oh God.
On my mission, failure is not an option. And I cannot afford to mess up.
When it comes to music, just having dialogue over the top of lyrics.
What even is this? It smells. But darling,
It is garlic, you fucking moron.
I'm gonna need an energy drink.
Oh my God, use microphones when you're recording stuff. Ugh. Yeah, okay, he's got a microphone on him, but the other guy doesn't. Nah, that's like 1 ghost rating. Go away. Go away. Oh, there's more of this shit.
Oh, that's right. It's Halloween.
You're putting a blooper in your trailer?
There you go. Yeah. Don't eat too much before bed.
No, go
Happy
away.
Halloween.
Go away, go away, go
What are
away.
his parents?
I don't know, maybe you ate them. Influenza. Oh. So I think this is a play on words, this one. Both influenza as in the virus and influencer as in an influencer on social media. So these guys are in some kind of social media training camp. This one, I think could be very interesting.
An average of 18,000.
And so they're all kind of posting on their social media accounts while they're on this camp thing.
Do you think anyone here actually gets 1 million followers from this event?
One tool I use that I haven't.
Oh, there's another movie, like a social media-y movie. I'm wondering if it's in this trailer lot that you also gave me, Lyle, where these chicks are invited to this island. Oh, you know what? This one looks kind of interesting. I will admit.
Stick together and look out for each other, okay?
And I feel it's got a very Eastern European vibe or Northern European vibe. Don't mind this one. This has got my attention. Influenza. Yeah. Our first Indonesian. Now, this is what the guy said Allah in the background, but they look very clearly like they're in a Catholic church. So I've never been inside a mosque before, but that looks like a Catholic church to me. Not that there isn't Catholics. There are Catholics in Indonesia. And that was the Virgin Mary behind them. So Allah is not the Indonesian word for God. But then again, it's unusual to see a Catholic Indonesian horror film. This appears to be about exorcisms. Kuasa Gelap. That's coming very shortly. That looked all right. One Left Alive. I think I was going to look at this one ages ago, Lyle. You gave me this one. Is this some kind of zombie film?
What's this? Something attacked us.
I think this is a zombie film.
Sarah?
She's a person of interest. You're saying that 5-foot-tall man-eaters know the difference?
Man-eaters.
No, it's not.
Yeah, man-eaters. Zombies are man-eaters, aren't they?
This is it. On me.
Could be getting this movie confused with someone else.
Tell him to hurry. The survivor, I need to talk to her. She's a person of interest. No.
I just saw your comment there, Lyle. Still got both hands. I realized you're still talking about Death Whisperer.
My name is Sarah Bite.
Sarah Bite.
I need help being you. You don't want to be me.
You know what you did to my friend. You know what you're doing to me?
This trailer's going too long. I'm not interested in it. Not interested.
Part of me wants
Move
to
on.
sit down and finish the
Move on. This is gun porn. Move on.
I came to say bye. I discovered monsters.
You just
Suffering to their deaths. The world I live in has a population of exactly.
Could be just inbred cannibals. Could be. You're right. Could be inbred cannibals. I don't know, Lyle. I'm going to give you a task. Maybe you can watch that one and tell me. I don't think I'm interested in watching that film. Okay, this is called Livia's House. And I am getting low budget vibes. By the way, we have 27 minutes worth of trailers left. And I am wanting to say a big thank you to everyone who's hung around for almost 1 hour so far while we are going back to back on 50 horror movie trailers. I can't even remember the ones that we started with. And I know there was one I was super excited about. I've already fucking forgotten what it was. This is not vibing with me at all. I'm glad that we've come across a chunk of movies that are just not that great. Yeah. Nice Porsche though. Porsche. No, not for me. It's not a Dan horror flick. Smala, another Indonesian film from Hitmaker Studios, which means it's from Rocky Soraya. Has to be from Rocky Soraya. Who directed the awesome The Doll 3. village horror. Oh, who would have thought Indonesian village horror? And look, look, see, Rocky Soraya, producer. Give birth to twins. Okay. Will be beautiful and kind. Oh, and from the human race. And what's the other one? The other will be ugly and wicked. The devil race. Oh, nice. Bring this on. Actually, I kind of trust Rocky Soraya and Rizal Montalvani. This great all-round. Great director and a great producer. Oh. Based on a true story. Yeah, that's a 5 ghoster for me. I'm going to watch that one for sure. Now, I don't know what the fuck this one is. This just seemed weird. And when I was putting this together, I thought you made a mistake, Lyle, for giving me this one. But there does seem to be elements of horror towards the middle of it.
If you believe in that sort of thing.
I want to see more of that Indonesian film, though. Oh, is this kind of ripping off Midsummer? Ugh. I'm not a fan of vomiting in movies. So I'm not interested in like those slaughtered vomit doll movies. Ugh.
They worship at the altar of madness.
This seems like a super low budget Midsummer with weirdo vibes. Nah, this is not my cup of tea. This is my cup of tea. This is not. Can't believe I just made a bad cup of tea joke. Oh, fuck off this one. Yeah, fuck your entire generation too, champ. This does not look good. Although it'll probably prove me wildly wrong when it comes out, and it'll probably be a fantastic film. Yeah, okay. Go away. Okay, great. We have 23 minutes to go. I reckon that's about another 11 trailers, I would think. Maybe a bit more. Oh, another Indonesian. Just seems like a typical Indonesian horror film. Rumah Iblis, another Indonesian horror film. One thing we can rely on is Indonesia. We could probably fill a whole hour with Indonesian horror movies. Good thing is about these Indonesian ones, at least they give us subtitles. Thank you, Indonesia. Appreciate that. Oh, it's like a kuntilanak. There's chanting. Lately, you've been talking about nonsensible things. What a great... now I'm starting to doubt the quality of the translation. Yeah, she's saying that you're crazy. It's exactly what she's saying too. Look, certainly looks very Indonesian, but compared to Kamal, whatever that other one was called, Samala, that looks great. This one, was that a knothead? Was that a knothead, Lyle? That could be the only Indonesian trailer that we've looked at that had a knothead zombie in it. Silent Bite. I've looked at Silent Bite as well. I thought this one looked quite interesting. A heist on Christmas Eve. And so this is the guy that we were talking about in the comments section, Lyle, the guy that's in this movie. He's from the Mickey Mouse movie, The Mousetrap. He's one of the detectives that interviews that dude there. The detectives that interviews the the survivor of Mickey's Mousetrap. So I don't like vampire movies, but this one looks okay. It actually looks pretty okay, actually, for a vampire film. I don't mind the look of that one. Silent Bite. I do like the play on words. It's reindeer games with vampires. If Reindeer Games was a Christmas movie, wasn't that just an action movie? This could be the trailer that gets the stream taken down off YouTube. This is the Megan Fox movie, Subservient. Subservience. I thought this dude was Carl Urban. I got really excited. Like, oh, look, Carl Urban's in a movie. It's not him. But good on you, Megan. It's got very Fallout type music in it.
Suffering is not a productive thing. I can help you.
Is that a robot about to have sex with him? I'm pretty sure she's a robot, right? How can you fuck a robot? Huh? He banged a robot while he had a wife. It was so it was an action movie based on Christmas. I haven't seen Reindeer Games. Can you believe it? It's got an Art Deco font.
I figured out a solution. Jeez. You do so much for everyone. Let me do this for you.
Is she a robot? I thought it was a robot. Didn't you say she was a robot, Lyle, in this one?
But we didn't stop it. The things would be doing, we can't do it anymore.
So this is like if Megan grows up, right? The dodge. Yeah, this feels like an adult version of Megan. Subservience. That looks all right. For a glitzy Hollywood-style horror film, that looked all right. Oh, back to Indonesia. Tanduk Setan. I think this is a comedy horror, if I remember correctly. You may be wondering why the Indonesian film has Indonesian subtitles. I believe it's because it's a dialect they're speaking. And see, now that they're speaking, there's no subtitles for him. Maybe this is the one with the knotheads. And maybe this is not the comedy horror that I thought, because there's nothing funny about this so far. This just looks very average. Very, very average Indonesian village horror film. And it must be super religious if they're putting the Arabic scripting in there and having a reference to Ramadan. So this must be very super religious film. Aren't there any easy births in Indonesia? Yeah, I'm sure there is when there's no horror ghosts involved. Sorry, Lyle, that's a very good question. I was not expecting that. Oh no, that looks crap. Fagut, another Indonesian movie. Maybe this is the one with the knotheads in it. Sorry, Lyle. That is a very quotable quote. What you've just written there. What are these fields? Are they cornfields? For those keeping track of the time, we have 15 minutes of trailers left. I don't think I like the look of this one. I don't like every Indonesian horror movie. I'm just throwing that out. Just because I do watch them doesn't mean I like them all. This one I don't like the look of. At least no one's giving birth in this one. They're just stabbing each other. Fagut. The Apocalypse Box. I believe that's the last of our foreign trailers. I believe we've just got a handful to go now.
Welcome to what could be the greatest night of your life.
Is it British? Are we locked in? Oh yeah, this is British. Where did British horror come from? And don't say Britain.
Don't do this.
Murderers.
And then now I'm sitting back thinking, but Hellraiser was British. So, you know, it's not like the Poms are new to horror. And the reason I mentioned that is because I'm looking at this stupid box here and I'm reminded of Hellraiser. Yeah. That just seems like a lot of screaming to me and not enough horror. I was going to cover this one a few weeks ago, Lyle, when you bad film. Oh, no, I think this is like some super duper low budget crap. Dangerous Lies Volume 2. And that's some weird CGI there because you can see all the repeating textures. What is that music track called? It is public domain, thankfully. Although someone's probably copyrighted it on YouTube and is just ready to strike anyone who plays this piece of music. What's with the deliberate blurriness of the video to give off an old... It gives off an old straight to video vibe by having the blurriness of the picture. Nah, this is not for me at all. Not for me. Maybe for you? Not for me. In the name of God, I believe this is Swedish. It's Nordic of some description. Could be Finnish. Could be Norwegian. It's a no-budget flick. You just threw it. Yeah, well, hey, I don't mind them, Lyle, because sometimes the no-budget ones end up being fun. But this one just looks like a super high-budget Nordic film. But it's got a religious element to it. Theodore. Damn crazy. I'm assuming it's Swedish. Wow. Don't quote me on this. Law. This is British. What are those monsters called? That mask thing there. I've seen that in movies before. My memory is not that great. I can't remember everything that quick. So this one doesn't feel too bad. The vibe of this one's not too bad at all. You got the angles of the camera right. So is this a comedy horror? Can't be a comedy. An absolute ton of fun. So maybe it is. What is this? Like that. The tone of this trailer just shifted towards the middle. So, Druids. Thank you, Druids. Yes. Richard Brake is in it. Sorry, I don't, off the top of my head, I don't know who Richard Brake is. I'm sorry, Lyle. That one I might be able to do. Yeah, we might be able to do that one. Never have I ever. I think this one is I think this one could be half decent. I think. Don't quote me on it.
I'm writing the screenplay. Someone broke
He's
it
British.
and deleted the
He,
image.
he's definitely British.
So I hand it over on Monday. And if I
On
don't,
Monday.
I've got to repay the advance. They take it, I'm broke.
So he's an author. An author. J.K. Rowling style. Has to deliver his story. Someone's lost it. Jesus, the guy needs to write his book and you're trying to fuck him. Come on.
Never have I ever.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm guessing these are very big names in horror theater. That's why that they're being flashed upon the screen. Could be fun. Actually, that could be fun. Yeah, let's be honest. That could be fun. We don't have too many more to go now. Okay, so there's another very strong accented movie here. And it could be Welsh. It's British, definitely. Here we go. What is with these fucking missing movies? What was the one before that had 600,000 people went missing in the US? Is this just the British ripoff of it? I think it is. Are you going to tell me now that 90% are found and the other 10% are lost in the woods? Come on, tell me. He was an amateur butcher. If I was an amateur butcher, I'd live out in the woods too. It's Chester. There's a lot of sloshing of the blood in the soundtrack. English Chainsaw Massacre is what Lyle is calling this one. And I see what you did there, taking out the word Texas with English. It's nice. What was with that date change at the end? An Australian movie.
Yeah, emergency, please. My wife, she's just gone under the water.
It's an Australian movie.
Yeah, we're at Lake Taff.
Is this going to be any good? You know, me enjoying Australian films. Got a half decent trailer so far. I don't think Lake Chaff is a real place, by the way. At least I've never heard of it.
People go missing all over Australia, no one's even talking about it.
Oh, another one with fucking missing people. How many people go missing in Australia every year? Come on.
To someone else's home. This is what happened, and the land is our own.
Clara, did you see this woman? Clara! Police have confirmed the names of two missing individuals.
They didn't listen.
I didn't listen, apparently.
Jesus, which doctor thing? I don't know.
Who's that?
Because it's Australian. That's why I want to watch this. But it's not a 5 ghost film. So far, it's sitting between 3 and 4.
You can look like me, didn't you?
Go Aussie. Go Aussie, go. 3rd in the Olympics for gold medals. Let's not talk about that breakdancing, hey? Last straw. This is the second last trailer, I believe, of the evening. I'm about ready to tune out. I'm telling you now. I'm ready to tap out. This has been a long stream. Oh, that's got to suck.
Somebody has to be there while the lights are on. You can handle that, right?
Yeah, but what if someone wants to eat something and she has to go in the back and start cooking? Like, that's not fair for her. Home invasion horror with a twist. Should have made it last. What do you mean? This one? Or the Aussie one? Should have made the Aussie one last. Yeah, for sure. That I agree with you. Hey, this... Ooh. My interest has just gone back up for this one. And
Yep. You're here all by yourself.
Ooh. Ooh, I want to watch this one, Lyle. This one. No, to the last straw. Oh, okay. The last straw, of course. Yes. That looks good. That looks really good. And I believe this could be the final trailer of the evening. Believer. Oh, this is the one about the guy who is a stenographer or something in the court.
You don't remember Bryson?
No, maybe not.
Says Grayson believed he could predict who would take part in a chain of events.
No, I'm getting it confused with a different film.
By eliminating those people.
He wants to kill. You're right. I should have ended it off with the last straw because that last straw looks great. Looked really good.
Any reason that Grayson would attack you specifically?
This is giving off more of a thriller vibe than anything else. I'm not super fussed on this one. I see dead people.
Who would I be talking to?
I don't know who you're talking to. I don't even know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Lyle. So Lyle's not talking back to me. He's only just sending me messages. I can count down the time now until these trailers. This is definitely the last one we have. Count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and nope, we're done. Oh God, that was long. That was painfully long. I don't even know if you've enjoyed it. Oh, look how I've sunk down in my seat so much now. Okay, so there is it. 50 plus trailers. Thank you to the awesome Lyle for just hunting them all down and sending them to me. I really appreciate them. And every now and then there are some really, 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 really good ones that we can make bigger movies. And Lyle's just given me a shark movie to have a look at too, which I'm partially excited about because it's a shark movie and also not excited about because it's from Jagged Edge. We all know what Jagged Edge is like. Anyway, I'm the Artie Dance, and you are watching Shockmania on Rumble and on the other one with the red square that everyone else watches, YouTube. Lyle, I also kind of had fun. I feel very sleepy, and it's only 4:00 in the afternoon. Whereas for you, it must be like 3 a.m. So you must be more tired than I am. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in to this session. If you are watching a replay, join us live next time because it's a lot more fun. But yes, I don't know when I stream them. I just go with my gut and stream anything else. If you've got any recommendations for horror movies that we should look at, always just leave me a comment or the Facebook thing down there. Find me on Facebook, The Addy Dance, and send me a message. It's exactly what Lyle does, and we chat all the time through there. and he trades all the trailers to me that he finds, that when we have a bit of a chat around it and talk about which ones we should be looking at. That one, that last straw, that looks good. So I've been the Addy Danger while watching Shockmania. Thank you so much. I will catch you very soon. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and all that other bullshit. And I hope you just had a good night. And I'll catch you soon. See you then. And the awkward pause until I end the stream. That's happening now. Very much now.